So, today was a little bit sad. I found out today from another friend of mine that, old, well, not really old, we've talked a little bit here and there. I found out that my friend Jason passed away today. And when I was working at the holiday store, not far from where I am now, it's a few miles, but it's not that far. I worked closed shift, and he was a regular there. We got to talking, and eventually we used to hang out after work right in front of the gas station after everything was closed down. And we just sit there and talk for hours. And I can remember introducing him to some of my music, including the song Life is Like a Boat, which was the closing theme for the anime Bleach for the first story arc. And he was always amazed by how good the artist's English was. And we would just sit out there and we would smoke and talk. And we'd always talk about going back to my place or off to his place or doing something after work, and then we'd just sit there and just keep talking. It was kind of sort of like Jane Silent Bob, except neither one of us were silent. One of my co-workers from the store, we're friends also, messaged me because he found out a couple of days ago, and he just reached out to me to let me know that he was sorry for my loss. And I was like, kept reading, and he's like, that Jason was dead. And I thought to myself, well, but I didn't know he was dead. I went to his Facebook page, and lo and effing behold, he was dead. And nobody's posted to his page what the cause of death was. At least that I can see. He posted to his page 6 days ago, and the condolences started to show up about 2 days ago. So sometime in the last week, on the last 6 to 2 days ago, he passed away. And he was such a good guy. He was Christian, but he never, ever shoved it down my throat. Not even once. You know, he'd talk about church. He went to the Rock. He talked about church. He talked about how he loved the people that he went to church with. He talked about... Yeah, we talked about fucking everything. You know, we had so much good together. It's hard to imagine that he's gone. He was younger than I am. And it was his birthday on the 5th last month. I was going to message him. I was going to tell him to have a happy... And that we should get together. Because we hadn't since I moved out with my ex. And he's gone. And I forgot to message him on his birthday. And I'll never get to see him again. We'll never stand outside somewhere talking for hours. And there was one time we stood outside of that gas station so long that the sun came up on us. I'll never look at that gas station the same way again. I've lost 2 people that I knew. working at that, while I was working at that gas station. While I literally was working at that gas station, my friend John passed away on Super Bowl Sunday, and it's been over 10 years. You know, and I just... He had an aneurysm, and I still don't know what killed Jason. I don't know exactly when he passed. I want to go to his funeral. But there will be so many people there that I don't know. So many people who loved him even more than I did. 2022 was a terrible fucking year for me. I lost my grandma. And then it's not even, it's 2 days into January, and I just found out that my friend Jason fucking passed too. And this is, if anybody wants to know what I ranted about today at the start of stream, they're gonna have to go back to the VOD. I'm not going through this again. It's been hard enough. And I know that as I get older, it's gonna get worse. More people are gonna go. Eventually, one of them's gonna be my dad. I'm not gonna have the strength. I'm not gonna... Okay. I wasn't gonna do this. I hate crying in front of people. I'm gonna go ahead and get us started. I'm gonna try to move past this. And we're gonna have a good day. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna play a new game. We're taking a break from Dead Space because that game messed me up. And the next one has a scene in it I'm not looking forward to, where you have to guide a needle through your eye. And it just makes me cringe. So, let's get this kind of going here. Should probably open this up. Oh, stop it. Don't show my friggin' shit. I should have pushed it first. Yeah, shut up. Alright, so we're playing Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. This is based on a World of Darkness game. And I believe the developer was Cyanide Studios and like a couple other people. I guess we'll find out in a second here when we go through the splash screens, huh? I apologize if you hear. It's my bracelets. Press any key to continue if I push a button instead. Wow, that's a journey. I think people should be very wary of these leaves. They're traveling faster than water splashes. Oh, you should have totally lost your leg, dude. It's a really pretty leaf. My favorite leaves are the, like, during the fall, are the red leaves. Which is kind of funny to say, because you would think that since my favorite color is green, my favorite season would be summer, but it's not. I hate summer. It's too hot. Too sunny. I'm really looking forward to this. I played Werewolf the Apocalypse. Well, I had a character who was from Werewolf the Apocalypse back in the day. But I did... These better not be actually inverted. We'll have to come back to this if they are. Let's turn the vibration on. Delete tutorial on. Oh, well, that's intriguing. We'll leave it on Xbox because I keep my controller is an Xbox controller. Oh, look at that. Okay. I want to turn this down though. I should have done this a lot sooner. Turn the interface basically off too. And of course, the reason for that is 100%. I just don't want the VODs to get dinged, you know. That is so weird. Push B to apply. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Original Moonlight. Fall. Sandstorm. Fire. I mean, I'm gonna go with jacket. Burgundy, flaxen. Denim. Guess we'll go with wood. There's a spirit companion. Oh, there's a spirit companion. What does the spirit companion do? I'll turn the spirit companion. I can't go down to these glyphs. Okay. Okay. For players willing to focus on the story, easy. For players looking for a balanced experience, normal. The player's looking for a demanding challenge. Hard. Well, we all know I'm probably going to suck at doing this on normal, but we're doing it on normal.
The Wild. The Weaver. And the Worm. 3 primal forces from which the world Gaia springs. The Wild is creation, formless and abundant. The Weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The Worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those 3 forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the Earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the Wild.
All right. They should be ready now.
The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
Oh, this is gonna be one of them where I have to, like, pick what I say. Oh, by the way, this has multiple endings.
So, how do we go about this, Rotko? Who does what?
Ludmilla knows the location, so she will take point. She'll infiltrate the site and connect Ava to their network, giving her access to their system.
Once I'm hooked up, I'll only need a few minutes.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Call. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
Don't worry, I'll talk to her. You just focus on your mission.
Call. I've got this. I love you. See you soon.
I had a thinky thought. Hence the one moment. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, it was about werewolves from Werewolf, the Apocalypse. So werewolves have some taboos. One, a werewolf does not have children with another werewolf. The offspring inevitably kills the mother, is born in its halfway phase, and tends to use that phase just by default. And that can be, and also, so we know that we have, and I could never pronounce it. I think it's Krenos or Kronos, or yeah, Krenos. And then you have human werewolves like Kahal here, and these guys, and they look like werewolves, or they look like humans. But I think at their teenage years, they have their first change. Generally, they're encouraged to mate with other humans, and humans who are welcomed into this pack are then called, as well as their children, whether those children turn out to be werewolves or not, or rather, assuming their children do not turn out to also be werewolves. They're referred to as the kin. And then you also have wolf werewolves. And they're usually born into wolf packs. And they're of human intelligence. They live a human lifespan. But they have an easier time communicating as a wolf, because that's how they grow up, in a wolf pack, even if it is a werewolf wolf pack. Same kind of rules apply. A wolf were is not encouraged, or is encouraged not to mate with another of their same kind. They're encouraged to mate with just a regular wolf or a human. Regardless of where you came from, whether you were born to a human or born to a wolf, you can take any of the 5 forms. You can be a wolf, you can be a human, you can be in between. You can be in between the both as a Krenos, or you can. I forget what the names of the 2 other in between phases are, but you can also take those forms. Most of the games ignore the two mid forms. And I think the most recent version of Werewolf the Apocalypse has gotten rid of the werewolves mating with other werewolves, giving birth to the Krenos. I don't know for sure. It's been a really, really long time since I played. It had to have been 2008, because it was before I moved out with my ex, and I was still living and working. I'm working now, I suppose, but
We've been
yeah.
stuck in this cave for weeks studying Endron's movements. At least now we finally got a plan. I hope we're done here soon.
Yeah, you and me both.
Endron, one of the most destructive companies North America has to offer, known for their violence and endless greed. If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust.
Dude, I like the main character's voice. It's kind of soothing.
I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
What about Rafik? He never leaves his lupus shape. No one would have noticed him.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
Uh-huh. Oh. Apparently A jumps.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning.
Really? So how about we leave it? No, wait, that would be the human thing to do. Can't talk to you? What, you're not important enough to have any lines?
Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
Your lip piercing makes it look like you have a fang hanging out of your mouth.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You're 10 times better at hacking than me or Rotko with your eyes closed. Just give it time.
I know, but... Thanks. A little pep talk never hurts. But how are you doing? Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not yet. I'm just heading her way.
Wait, that was my daughter? Hi, bud. Holy smokes, you are a big wolf.
What do you think, old friend? Yeah, that makes 2 of us. I'm not too keen on this plan.
You know what I'm not too keen on? Oh, now I can talk to her? The fact that that was not even, like, the least you could have done is record some actual wolves or something.
Ava did an impressive job installing all this. Not that she'd ever admit it. She still has so much self-doubt.
This look like server networks. I half expect to see a bunch of cabling. Hey look, there's Ethernet ports on the back of that one. I'd point, but it wouldn't matter. You'd be like, can't see what I'm pointing at. Anything else I can look at? How about I get in this truck here? No? So this is my daughter then?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
Don't worry, our work here's nearly finished. You'll be back at the cairn with your friends before you know it.
I know, but why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
They entail a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key. Know how your enemy will respond before you move. Faux stripped of surprise is fangless.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. And like I said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, 80. Don't worry.
Okay, so new mission is to go ahead and sleep. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and sleep.
Shit.
Cahal, wake up. We're gonna need you.
Well, why'd you wake me up?
What's happening, Dad? Is Mom okay?
Don't worry, 80. Your mother knows what she's doing. I'm sure she's fine.
I feel like there was more emotion in the cutscenes. Admittedly, they were pre-rendered cutscenes for Dead Space than for this game.
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence has shaken things up.
It really isn't a good way for me to get both of their faces.
Tell me Ludmilla's okay.
She's okay. They've still got no idea she's on site. But their guard patrols have changed, and certain areas are locked down. And that includes the one Ludmilla's in.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked, and Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My
So we're
sister needs
basically gonna do something that the vampires...
I'm on my way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
We're gonna do something basically that in Vampire the Masquerade would be called breaking the masquerade. And a broken masquerade is when people find out that the supernatural is real, and most humans can't handle that.
And good luck, Cahal.
Good luck, you say. Can I talk to my kid again? No? Okay, fuck you. And apparently my friend... we have solar panels. Can't talk to you again? Okay, so we can look. To there, to there. Our best bet would be to go through on 4 legs. He's actually about the right size for a wolf. Just seemed so big in that little space. Okay, so how do I get... Oh, hold RT to run. Oh, right, trigger. RT is trigger. A to jump. Oh, and the water doesn't have any special effects. That solar panel should be so dead. Okay. I want to jump down where there's nobody at, which apparently is over here. Of course, that's a high jump. I don't think I like that the trigger is the run button. Oh, that doesn't work. Ah. B to take lupus form. That's actually not a... That's more of a bouncy kind of a jump than a jumping for distance jump.
I'm locked in the turbine room at the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Left bumper to trigger penumbra vision. Turn to the spirit world. Okay, so it was just the one. And you can only use that while you're stationary.
Guards. Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
How? I can't love every little spirit dude.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract them for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
That is so not a good position to have, Kahal. It's speaking as you know, someone who's done the I have to do this job because there's nothing else I can do. You can't really pick and choose your jobs. How do I get out of here? These are not windows. That's weird. No. Is there a vent? Does not appear to be. Can't enter. Take down. More rage, the more dangerous. Yeah, see, Krenos, that's the mid form.
Any idea what could have caused it?
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site, and folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Neither of these guys are paying any attention. Yep, we found a crossbow. Left trigger to unsheath the crossbow, right trigger to shoot. Isn't it frickin' right trigger for running? I just thought I'd come through here real quick and see if there was anything to see.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not far now. Nearly at the passageway leading into it.
Yep, game saved. This clearly uses some kind of an auto-save.
Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. He's...
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck. Rodko.
I heard. No more sneaking around. We fight. Now go. I'll meet you with Rafik.
I'm done fucking around.
Quick attacks, strong attacks, jump attacks. Oh, no, jump attacks. Okay. Jump, quick, strong. Lord only knows what I'm going to end up doing a lot of.
Dispatch reinforcements right now!
Sure, call it a bloodbath right as I actually cause a bloodbath. B and left stick for I don't like that. I'll give you additional units.
I've hacked into their system. Now, stay low. I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Left trigger aid, partially heal. Left trigger X to leap on the guard. Trigger to switch between heavy and agile stance. Yeah, I know. I tried to do that a second ago and it didn't frickin' work.
Wait, I'll open that for you. Just watch out.
It must have to be at a certain threshold. Silver is our weakness. We take extra damage. Need to get out of here, huh? Ow. I'm going to assume you mean down this corridor.
Send every... That is their thing. Please send reinforcements.
You forced me out of my Krynos farm. Still don't like the running is trigger. Running on the bumper, sure. There's another werewolf here. Just got my wife.
Ludmilla!
Call. Tell 80.
No! Please, no!
Servant of the worm, you die! Yeah, there are clans of werewolves who are worse than humans, in a way. Press right stick to lock on an enemy. Get out of my way so I can at least get out of yours. Ow. I don't care if you've broken the jaw open. Hitting into it is next to impossible.
No. Ludmilla. It's me, Cahal. Listen to me. Cahal, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal, that's Rafik! Stop it! No!
Oh, Cahal. Rafik.
What have I done? Rafik. There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey! What the?
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go. Five years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endrin killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul. I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
And in other news, Endrin is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them. Of Rotko, of Ava, of 80. This is the closest I've been to Tarker's Mill in 5 years.
Cahal, we're here. You're up.
How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gone quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endrin. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endrin, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
All right. I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
I'm fine. Come on, we've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Is that what you're calling it now? It's got glass in front of it. We're supposed to be going in through the vents. You jump high for a wolf.
That does it. This month's orders are packed in the delivery bay and ready to go. Let's do our inventory checks for next month's.
Shoot. You can't touch anything in here. Apparently I can climb up on top of shit. Not what I was going for. Can't click any of that. Ah! I found a bug. Can't do that. Okay, so I gotta assume that stepping into that red light is bad juju. Look at that, it doesn't go that way. I could go over there and check something out over there.
I'm inside.
Good. Try to keep a low profile, would you?
Me? A low profile? I suspect you don't know that I'm a werewolf, so... Also, I've already killed 2 guards.
Endrin reached out to me, you know. They're hiring and the pay's pretty good.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda mankind. If I were you, I'd stay here. Keep your head down.
Oh good, I'm glad I didn't run in.
Huh?
Seriously? One shot? I mean, I was aiming at his head, but... Pardon me while I excessively kill all the people. Actually, double pardon me. I am going to run to the bathroom. I will be right back, guys. Yep, wrong button. I didn't want to interrupt your dinner. I guess I got used to you know, if on a break I looked at my Twitter and you weren't going to be there, you usually had something like out at dinner or whatever. So I'm sorry. No, if you've got your sister over, pay more attention to her. If you're interested, you can always check the VODs. You know that, Linux. I'm not a taskmaster. It's just, I don't know. It's been a day today. If you want to know about today, by the way, I'm not going to rehash it again on stream, but the first, 8 minutes after the intro, I talk about my day today. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get back into the game, if I can remember where I put my controller. There we go. Found it. Okay. I would like to access the door. Thank you. No cameras, huh? Okay. Close the door. Not that closing the door seems to... I am sad, but I will live. Closing the door doesn't seem to do anything, but we'll do that anyways.
New biofuel? They say they're going green by the end of the year.
The only thing green about it is the label. It's the same shit with new branding. A marketing stunt.
You guys gonna break up like the other two? Yeah. Okay. I'm doing the thing where I look around the corners again. Oh man, you guys are really close together. I don't like it. I guess we'll leave you two alive then. Anything interesting in here? Crossbow bolts, but I'm already full. Copier. And, you know, one of the things I absolutely hate doing as a technician, it locked, is printer installs. Printer installs effing suck. No, that's just the... Okay. There's a guy there. There's my spirit dude. I moved. Sorry. There's a whole bunch of guys over there. There's these two idiots. That just links to this door. I suppose I should have paid attention and noticed that the elevator, right, to me it feels like an elevator because it's a door that opens when you push a button. Oh, it is an elevator. All the doors look like elevators, or all the doors you can move through look like. That was the fastest floor I have ever. What is this, an express elevator? Nobody over there. Nobody on this whole floor?
They're not running the most attractive operation here.
I mean, they're pumping out weapons for Endrin, not selling timeshares. Looks probably aren't their priority.
Timeshares are not pretty either, let me just tell you. Timeshares are an effing hoax. A hoax and a half. A lot of times, there's no way out of your contract for a timeshare. So if you sign up for a timeshare, one, you're massively overpaying for said timeshare. And two, what's this? Oh, okay. Two, trying to get out of it, you're gonna end up being told that there is no out. You can't sell it. The only thing you can do is leave it to your children, who then still have to pay all the fees and whatnots for having the flipping timeshare. Don't buy a timeshare.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Damn it. Oh yeah, they suck the big one. So I wonder. Can't go that way because that red circle means there's a camera right there. Oh man. I need to stop shutting this up. I ordered some stickers for my bottles and whatnot so that I don't have to worry about like their name brands or their logos showing anymore. So that's gonna be cool. All right. So the first thing that we need to do is try to remember. We've got this dude over here. And that dude over there. And they can kind of see each other. Don't really want to go that way. Oh shit, I got seen.
What the hell? What? I got eyed. Intruders!
That was... Oh, I got seen, so the game's over. Wow, that doesn't even happen in frickin' Metal Gear Solid. What, you got seen? No, it's all about the... Huh? What was that noise? I forgot to press A.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Okay. So... I'm just going to do it. I'm going to see what happens. Oh, I can't see him. Can see him.
What is it now?
Okay, so even getting caught, or not even getting caught, but having killed someone is enough to end the game. Okay. I gotta pay attention. Pay attention.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Okay, so we're gonna probably have to do this a few times.
You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Okay. Another locked door. Ah, son of a... Kirby Flurganer
I
again.
made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
He walks off. Don't like the idea of taking that route. Then he'd see me. I suppose I could try taking him out first.
What?
Ah.
Man, I can't get under there. Get under there as a... I can't even get under there as a wolf? Kidding me? Oh, look, I'm sitting. That's where I'm supposed to go, and I can't open lockers. Does not seem as if we can open anything else. So I guess we come in here.
Dusk, you're up.
On it. Once I've got their attention, you go find what we came for and slap on this fancy new delivery label. Got it?
Got it.
Hey, you in the truck. What are you doing here? I'm just here for a pickup, man. Pickup? Don't pick up on the schedule. Second man, I gotta be honest. You really think I'd drive all the way out to the ass end of nowhere if I didn't even have a pickup? Alright. But I'm gonna have to search that truck. Then we'll see about that pickup. Knock yourself out, bud.
Shiz butt. I'm supposed to be over there. Nice, the store's open. Anybody I gotta worry about in here? I forgot I could do this.
According to the intel we received, the crates of explosives should be stored around here.
Can I get to them? That is the question.
All right, Dusk. The delivery label's been switched.
Then it's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge.
Wait. I smell something. Give me a minute to check it out.
Oh, really? Well, then, there's a lot of bad shit around here. Keep the silver rounds to one side of the, for the moment. Well, I can't read. I can, I'm having a hard time with it. Keep the silver rounds to one side for the moment. The client hasn't paid the boss yet. Orlov has ordered that nothing be delivered until the invoice is paid. Good lord. That is a lot of silver units.
I knew I smelled it. Silver. Whoever ordered this intends to kill Garu. Dusk. They're shipping out silver bullets. You know what that means.
Change plans?
Change of plans. I need to find out who's buying these bullets and why.
They're probably the same people buying those mechs. Good thing nobody was looking over here. Wonder if yellow means non-combatant. Oh, look at that. The vent is open now. Oh, derp.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endron, here for the special order.
The silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say, the client is king, especially when the client's name is Endron.
No. Just really go nowhere? Oh. I didn't notice this earlier. Apparently I could have gotten here that way.
Hands up, people!
I wonder if I can outweight them like I could in Metal Gear. Dude, even the researchers are flippin' roaming about now. Come on, just go back to being normal people. Really? Things to be grateful for. That your game does not use your own microphone against you. I would be a dead person in every single game that does that. How long do you guys stay like this? Like, will you eventually not? God, look at all these people. There's at least one nope, there are 2 non-combatants in here. Go away. I don't think this is going to go away. Holy crap, he's got a silver weapon. Don't shoot me. I'm sitting here holding the button like I need to, but apparently I don't. Also, apparently they can't see me while I'm in here. But they were able to see me because I was an idiot and walked out in front of a guy. See, if this was Metal Gear Solid, I would be taking advantage of shooting these guys while in here, but I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't go human while I'm in here. Apparently, this does not end. This is the never-ending story. I'm totally going to end up dead. I totally could have gone. Damn it. No, I don't want to cancel. Oh, are you kidding me? I almost shut the door on myself. Oh, in that. Thank you.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
It's from Andrew. Here for the special order.
The silver bullets. Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden gun?
The client is king, especially when the client's name is Endrin.
Shipment's loaded. How are things on your end?
Shouldn't be much longer.
Supposed to go in there? And I'm supposed to look in here.
You were supposed to have delivered the ammunition 1 week ago. 1 week. Endrin doesn't like waiting.
Well, paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endrin is paid up. You can tell that to your President Watkins in person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
Oh, I understand that you've just been attacked and you're looking to hit back. I also understand that you need our ammunition to do that. And we've got that ammunition right downstairs, ready and waiting to go. As soon as you've paid us. Sorry, Major, but business is business.
Well, fuck you two. Then we'll attack Tarker's Mill without your help. And rest assured, Mr. Watkins will hear about this.
Tarker's Mill. Hey! You and I need to talk.
Who are you? How'd you get in?
I'm asking the questions. Who are you talking to? The woman! And what's this attack on Tarker's Mill?
I'm calling security.
Try it and it'll be the last thing you ever do. Who's the woman who wanted silver bullets?
Major Grainer? She works for Endrin. Ever since they set up their sights at Tarker's Mill, they've been having problems with the local population. And if someone comes to see me, it means they plan on solving their problems with raw firepower. Come on now. I've answered your questions, but I'm a busy man. I've got things to do. Let's put a stop to this little farce.
A question.
I advise you to stay put while I call my guard. This is your one chance to walk out of here alive, so I wouldn't waste it if I were you.
You call security and all they'll find is your corpse. Do we understand each other? The woman took that elevator out of here. Where does it go?
To the heliport on the roof, but she's already taken off. It's too late to catch her. Jesus. What do you even want from me?
You obviously know what's happening at Tarker's Mill. Don't pretend that you don't have a network.
That's some dangerous information. You sure you want to know?
Talk.
Endrin purchased some facilities at Tarker's Mill, and they're not there to create jobs, no. They plan to do the same thing they always do. Suck the land dry, even if it kills every living thing there in the process. And they'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
They can't just kill whoever they want. They've got money, but people would know. The media would spread it far and wide.
You really don't know what you're up against, do you? Endrin is powerful. They can do whatever they want. No one will care about a few dead protesters. History is written by the victors, after all.
Hey, victors.
Die! Bollocks! Security! Alert!
Backup team? I've killed like 3 teams already.
Tarker's Mill. My old cairn. Adana. I have to go back.
Okay. We have new skills. Stretch points, even more. Electric bolts. Generative metabolism. Ooh. Automatic free healing, that would be nice. These mostly seem to center around the Krenos farm. Generative bolts. Easily perceives distant spirits with penumbra vision. Or not. Dude, I don't know who, or what do I want to do? Probably healing. Oh, that takes 2. We're gonna go for healing. Or do I have to hold? I have to hold it. Just like in actually, in a lot of ways, this game does mirror Vampire. Which is kind of cool. Okay. So our options seem to be go through there. So that's technically the way we're supposed to go. So I guess we'll go the way we're supposed to go.
Dusk.
What the fuck are you doing, Carl? I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head. Get the fuck back here already.
Sorry, but I didn't have a choice. Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
Well, let me pick it up. Oh yeah, because that's just what we want. Let me pick you. Why can't you were glowing a second ago? Yeah, see, you're glowing. I gotcha. That's the way I'm supposed to be going, right? No? That's the way I'm supposed. That's locked. Hence the red. I could run. I feel like that would be loud. Do I have to be... But they're glowing. Oh, I have to... Okay, I gotcha. So we got door over there. Camera off. Camera off. And we have a door to go through.
The alarm went off in the boss's office, but I'm not getting any response from that sector. Take your positions. Maximum alert until the situation's clear.
Maximum alert until the situation is clear. Didn't I have a guy come out here? I wonder if he literally stopped. Yep, he literally stopped.
What? Loose wolf on the premises.
What?
Hands up. Looks like we got company. Make him hurt. Huh? Take it out quick.
Shoot. I only got around to sabotaging one of the doohickeys.
Send more men.
So much for the stuff.
Yeah. That's my fault. You never know, I was actually a pretty good player for Metal Gear Solid. Hey, look at that. We have a spirit point. Ooh, excuse me. No. We're gonna do this one.
No reply from the delivery bay either. Shit.
Keep forgetting that you have to press the button to get out too.
Hold up. What the? Anyone else catch that? What?
Security!
I once again did not get that done the way I intended to get it done.
Send more men!
I apparently suck at tactical espionage action anymore. Alright. Many people still. Too many people clustered over there.
Huh?
Dig it out, quick!
That could have gone so much better.
Where are we headed? Tarker's Mill.
We're too late. Endron is already here.
See, now if you just hadn't left,
what do we do?
Everyone would have been fine.
Stop the truck. What's even down there?
My home. Dusk, stay out of this.
Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Let's go! Move!
Pretty much every platoon would have an exo. Executive officer. So I don't know if maybe they just
over there
misunderstood. I guess they're not technically a military outfit. How does that stay on your head? You're a Krynos. Your head is much bigger. Yeah, apparently you have blue eyes. Rodko!
Rodko.
Where even do you? Where are your clothes? What are you doing with your clothes? You just sort of rip out of them.
You'll regret that.
Oh, will I?
Clever boy. Ultra, fall back!
Fucking Silver. Tell me, where's Adana? Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
How are your wounds?
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
I was worried about Adana. When I heard the cairn was being targeted, I had to come back for her. You know I couldn't stay. Not after what I did to Rafik.
I told you that your rightful place was at my side. And what you had done could be forgiven. But no. You chose to abandon us. Me, the cairn, your daughter.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest Endron site in the Pacific Northwest. The best option available to us after the failure of our last mission.
Your last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Endron bought it and turned it into a training center for their new recruits. I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us. The woman you saw in the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name her men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endron's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time, but it's only a temporary victory. They might return at any moment. And Endron just keeps recruiting soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety. No matter how brief.
Go back? No. Not until I'm well again. Then we can strike.
Tell me about Idana. How have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I trained her to be a warrior. I taught her everything she needed to fight, to defend herself, so that we wouldn't see a repeat of what happened to Ludmilla.
Has she gone through her first change yet?
Not yet. And despite all my training, she never showed much inclination toward the wild side of things. She preferred to spend her time with Ava, studying humans, technology, and infiltration.
To walk in Ludmilla's footsteps.
That's right. And though it's not how I wanted to do things, it certainly paid off. She has proved to be an exceptional spy. Rest assured, though, Idana's just as much Garu as you or me. Her first change will come in time, no matter what path she chooses to take.
That's not necessarily true as far as, like, World of Darkness used to be concerned. Like, just because you were born to a Garu did not mean that a Garu you would be. Like, unless two Garu werewolves had kids together, and in which case mom was dying because you were going to be born a Krynos, and that usually rips mom apart at birth, causing death. So usually they have children with a human who does not go crazy. Like, some humans are immune, and as a matter of fact, there's an entire community of kin who have Garu blood, that one of their ancestors was Garu, and therefore they're completely immune to the insanity. And they often have children with these kin, which has a better success rate of producing another Garu. That doesn't guarantee it. The only guarantee is to have kids with another Garu, and that's looked down upon because taboo.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's lamb to mankind.
I'd heard about her group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention at the moment. Not sure if that's the best thing for the pack.
That's what I thought too, at first.
At first? So you've changed your mind about humans? That's a surprise.
A lot of things have changed in the past 5 years, myself included. For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw how they fought, how they stood strong for what they believed in. I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Endron is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year. Ava's humans aren't afraid to put their lives on the line for the planet. What more could I ask for? Until I'm healed, there's no way we can make a move on the training center.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack. It's my responsibility.
And how long will it take for you to get better? Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
Huh. I'll think about it. Go pay your respects to your Fen and come back to me. Then we'll talk about the mine.
I'm sorry, I just like being able to do this.
Hey, Colonel. It's good to see your face again.
Hey, look, it's kinfolk. And you recognize my wolf, huh? Oh, yep, I know who you are, never mind.
My son. They killed my son.
He's lost a lot of blood. I don't know if he'll make it tonight. Has anyone told his wife yet?
She's gone. She bled out just before they shot him.
Too many crossbow bolts. That's because I have not used any crossbow bolts. Oh, God bless it. Rodko. Idana has managed to get hired at Endron at the Tucker's Mill fracking site. It's funny to hear fracking used as anything other than a cuss word substitute. As expected, her academic background allowed her to be selected by Endron. It should allow us to learn more about the biofuel project. God, I cannot read out loud for the life of me because the way I read, I have to read each word in a sentence, and I can't read it fast enough and read out loud. I can't. But working with those assholes isn't easy for her. I'll remain with her for a while to help her. I'll get back to you when I've got something new. Ava.
This is only a few months old.
Yep. Can't grab any more. Can't use that gun. Honestly, you should lose all of it as soon as you do this.
Hello, Call.
Endron favors DES encryption and the screening of its network. Impossible to attack them with our current methods. Frequency analysis, social engineering include more participants in the struggle. Humans have set up several networks of activists fighting against Endron. The creation of an activist movement mostly made up of humans and using their knowledge of infiltration and physical capabilities of the Guru to be discussed with Rodko.
Old notes from Ava, before she created Lambda Mankind.
Greetings, Cahal. We're proud to hear that you have become trusted second to the pack leader of Tucker's Mill, Karen. We count on you to We count on you to demonstrate the valor of our tribe to the packs of the American continent and keep our traditions alive. Congratulations on the birth of your daughter. We are sure that she will become a Garou worthy to bear the name. Long days and pleasant nights. Your Fianna kin.
My Irish brethren. But that was a lifetime ago.
Oh, It was about 18 years ago. Yes, I saw the people I can talk to. Or person.
How many did you lose?
Kahal, I'm glad you're back. And we lost a lot of good people today. We're lucky it wasn't worse.
Though with half our survivors wounded, another attack would be the end of us.
Mm-hmm. Katie's diary, 2nd of July. I have given up waiting for my dad to return. He'll never come back, that's for sure now. He just abandoned me, like he abandoned everyone. Here Rodko continues to try and train me. But I'm not interested. Being a Garu doesn't interest me. I don't see myself as one. I don't want to be like them. I want to follow the path of my mom. Be an undercover agent like her.
Following in her mother's footsteps.
29th July. The training that Rodko is putting me through is too hard. It's torture. Up at dawn and then an hour's run with a bag of sand on my back. Then strength exercises for 2 hours, followed by another 3 hours of combat training. And at the slightest mistake, Rodko makes me start the exercise again, and again. It's too hard. I don't want to do it anymore. The aim of training is to create warriors, but there are other ways to be part of the fight for Gaia. As Ava says, what counts today is information.
Ludmilla used to say the same thing.
August 7th. I had an argument with Rodko. He didn't want to understand. But I'll never train with him again. It's over. Now Ava is teaching me. She shares all her computing knowledge with me. She teaches me lessons from Mom about infiltration techniques. Her philosophy about the place that humans also have in our fight. Ava would like me to go back to school. That's what I think I'll do.
Your mother would have been so proud.
My tongue does not want to cooperate. September 12th, Rodko came to talk to me. He came around to seeing things my way. He spoke a lot about Mom. And Dad, too. But I left. I never want to hear about him again. I've gone back to school. I'm going to study biology and chemistry. Everything that makes up Gaia originates from there. Ava is very happy.
That was 2 years ago now.
That wasn't what I wanted to do. These guys were... Oh, I did... Okay. There's nothing there? Okay. Oh, I can read them again? I don't want to read them again. That would be terrible. I had a hard enough time reading them the first time. I tripped over my eye teeth.
Bad way.
Stop taking me out. Rodko, I haven't had much time to see you since Adana was born, and I don't want you to feel as though I abandoned you, so I've taken some time to write to you. Wow. A lot has changed these last few months with my marriage to Kahal and the birth of Adana, rather. And I know that your duties as pack leader take up a lot of your time. but I want you to know that I'm proud of what you're doing. For the pack, for Tacker's Mill, for fighting for Gaia's survival. If ever you want to talk about any of that, know that your little sister is always there for you.
Donna was only a few days old when Ludmilla wrote this letter.
Ludmilla, I got your letter. You know that you could have come and talked to me. But I understand the sort of subject is not my specialty. Thanks for telling me that you're there for me. It's not always easy to take on the role of pack leader. I've had to distance myself from everybody. That's the way it goes. But you're still my sister, and I'm happy to have you in my pack.
It's true. Rodko did change when he became pack leader.
So, quick note about an actual wolf pack. An actual wolf pack, regardless of the fiction that has persisted in media for decades, is the pack leaders who are actually mom and dad and their children. And their children will stick with them for anywhere from, 2 to 3 years. Some occasionally and rarely will stick with their pack their entire life, but usually it's just a few years. And then they wander off, find other younglings to create their own pack. And then they're the pack leaders, and they have kids. The way a pack lives.
Good to see you made it through okay.
Thanks in no small part to you. I'm glad you came back all.
Lambda Mankind really helped us out too. We're lucky to have them with us.
Those bastards. Kitamona. How could they?
Silver. That's what killed her. They had 3 snipers trained on her. She never had a chance.
How convenient you guys found a spot that's got some, vines to keep you safe.
Magnus didn't even know how to fight. He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
Endron doesn't show anyone mercy, and we won't either.
Keep an eye out. We may have pushed them back, but who knows what they're capable of. Rodko's counting on us.
That's just a leaf, I think.
Ceres? But how? She was in the back, tending to the wounded.
It's all my fault. They had a sniper. I just couldn't take him out in time.
Gotta get them spirit points, I don't think I could get back up here. No, I jumped, so. Ludmilla. I've never been comfortable with words, but I need to talk to you. You've been gone for a few months now. Cahal left us, just after you. He left the pack. I told him to stay, that his place was here, but he didn't listen. He left Adana, in my care. He thought he was dangerous for her. I'm trying to train your daughter to become the greatest guru possible. I don't want to relive what happened the day that damned black spiral took you away from us. It's my fault. You should never have gone into that mission. I'll never forgive myself.
Rodko must have written this when he lost his sister.
His sister, not your wife. His sister. She was your wife. How do I get back up out of here? Apparently like this. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was a way down that way.
They killed Leandra?
Me too. The fuckers laughed about it as they did it.
What about Xander, her husband?
He saw it happen, and they shot him right after.
Sweet goddess.
Been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection. The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
Tarker's mill looks nothing like it did when I left. Yet you still protected the forest with everything you had. Your strength, your aura. What happened to them?
As Gaia weakens, so too do I. The Englings, the Jaglings, the Gafflings, they all suffer in kind. The Eater of Souls tries to corrupt them.
But they're minor spirits.
They are every bit as important as you or I. But in my weakness, I must look on, powerless to act as they disappear. Which is why we need your help. You must help me to combat the worm, to protect the wild.
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Adana, a dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety, then? She, too, is fighting for Gaia in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path. You will find each other in time. To fight your battles, you will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ifen.
You may find lost spirits during your travels.
Yeah, we already did, thanks.
Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities. One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can, but my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
And we have another spirit point. And almost another spirit point. Alright, so we're supposed to find what the bodies of our fallen
Ceres, Gaia thanks you for your sacrifice. Now go. Yfen is waiting for you.
Save the forest, Cahal. Drive out the worm.
Wow, we found the last spirit first!
The forest shrinks a little more each day.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
Oh wow, you can't see him. That's intriguing.
You deserve to rest at last, Magnus. Go to Yfen. He's waiting.
Ah, Cahal. It's good to see you, old friend. Take care of the cairn.
And we found the fourth spirit. Don't mind me, I can't apparently remember that I can't use that vision when I'm moving. You'd think I would be able to where they're obvious dead.
Kitamona, return to Yfen. The cairn is safe.
Thank you, Cahal. Take care of those who remain.
Oh, and now we found the first spirit. I couldn't resist looking. Lord and Lady knew the odds were slim, but still.
Dusk, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to keep clear.
You really thought I'd leave you behind like that? You should know me better than that by now. Besides, looks like you need all the help you can get. And I really don't want to lose my front row tickets to the Cahal show.
Thanks, Dusk.
Okay, yeah, no. Thanks sounds real weird coming out of you. Put that shit away.
Well, if you really want to help.
I'll go look after the injured. I rang the Weatherstormers and asked them to lend us a hand, too. Don't worry about me. You just do what you gotta do.
There are still 2 spirits. I know it's after 9:30, but I want to, I want to find the last 2 spirits. Where are you? We already looked in here, Faye. No, shut up. I did not apparently read this.
This letter must have been sent just before the attack on the cairn.
Where is the next spirit? You really hiding inside of that tree? Oh, different type of spirit. You're not the type of thing that I'm looking for. A spirit, just not what I was looking for. That's where we found spirit number 1.
Bold and heroic. That's Rodko to a T.
I cannot for the life of me remember the clan that my character that I created was a part of.
Bards. Gotta be kidding.
I mean, actually, technically, the one thing that I really remember about my character was the fact that she was technically a member of 2 rival clans. Like, not like a clan that was with the worm and a clan that wasn't with the worm, but more like 2 friendly rivals. Like, kind of like think of it as two packs competing for the same food. And her parents met in secret, conceived her, and yada yada, got in trouble because of the fact that having children with another guru is taboo. Gosh darn it, where are these other two thinking spirits? That wasn't what I wanted to do. I don't want to meet up with Rodko. Apparently there is no way to go down. Oh, stop that. I wanted to, like, actually look at or track the secondary objective. Okay, I take it back. I don't know how easily it means by easily. I'm starting to wonder if I just can't get to them yet. That's gotta be it. I must just not be able to get to them yet.
I went to see Fen. He's gotten so weak. Please, Rotko, let me help you. Let me deal with this training center.
Why is it that you care now, Cahal? We were so easy to ignore when we went right in front of you. What? You want to be part of the pack again?
I want to help the pack. I want to protect Adana.
But you don't intend to rejoin us.
I've already given into rage and killed one of our kin, Rotko. I can't take the risk of doing it again.
You already know I disagree. Nonetheless, we are united by those we mourn. So I'll accept your help.
Tell me about Adana. Have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I made her into a war and taught her.
You say that, but
don't rest assured.
So what can you tell me about this so-called training center?
Ava managed to get a hold of the mine blueprints to help us prepare for our previous attack. The site's weak point is its power supply. They apparently haven't had the time to give it a proper upgrade. The whole thing is powered by one big propane tank, just like it was when it was a mine.
I see. So if I blow up the tank, the whole mine will cave in, taking the training center with it. Then we'll need explosives. You'll be happy to know I didn't come back empty-handed.
I'm aware. I met your new friend, Dusk, right? He gave me the explosives you two stole. We've still got a problem, though. You don't know the layout of the site, and I'm too injured to go with you. Huh. I don't like touching the stuff, but I suppose I'll use Ava's radio equipment to guide you. That should do the trick.
Perfect. So we'll stay in radio contact.
Take the explosives and go. Good luck, Cahal.
I should still have the secondary, yeah.
Dusk, my friend, I owe you one.
Okay, yeah, here are the other two.
Leandra, be at peace. I will protect the cairn. Go to Ethan.
Of course, Cahal. I'm glad I got to see you. One last time.
I feel like they named these poorly.
If any of those assholes show themselves, do not hesitate.
Iron Wind, your struggle is over. Ethan is waiting for you.
Cahal, keep fighting. Protect the cairn for me.
Huh? I'm actually pretty impressed with the movement for the Lupus farm.
Thank you, Cahal, for returning your Garu kin to my side. Their souls are now at peace. Now go, fight the worm and all who serve it.
And now all I want to do is listen to the bird and the worm. Alright. Well. See if I can make it to a save point here.
They're currently recruiting at their training center. Then, perhaps I need to enlist.
Seriously, you're going to enlist? I don't think that's gonna go very well. What's this? There's nothing in here. But it exists. That's interesting. I would just like to find a spot that, you know, auto-saves, please and thank you. In his hominid form. I like that.
You see the kit they're supplying people with? Must be
Graphic sites? Even the army doesn't have that shit yet.
Even the army doesn't have that shit yet, huh?
You hear the internal motto around here?
The cost of the fine is always less than the cost of compliance.
Won't see that one in their ads.
But you gotta really get up in front of people.
Yeah, hear you've been having some trouble lately.
You hear correctly. We were attacked a few days ago. We pushed them back, but let's just say we're a little understaffed right now.
What's in this training program of yours anyway?
That's classified. But those who survive their training become real killing machines. With real thick wallets, too. What do you say? You interested?
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Did you register on our website?
Nah, I prefer to do things in person.
Can't say I blame you. What's your name?
Cahal Phil.
Cahal Faelyn. Hell of a name. There you go. You're on the list. All right, then. Go report to the instructor for testing. He's in the warehouse. Oh, and one last thing. Looking at you, it's pretty obvious you've done some time. Try not to mention that. The instructor hates ex-cons.
I highly doubt that Cahal has done any time. Alright, so I'm supposed to go in the... Yeah, I'm still playing. I'm gonna stop here in a second. I'm just waiting to see that we've successfully saved. There we go. Save successful! Now what? That's what I'm trying to do. Also, I was kind of hoping that you would show up at least to see the end of stream so that I could give her her TRATSs that you've already got for her without, you know, you missing out on it, so. Let's do that. We've got a whole 6. Dakota, by the way, has been basically chomping at the bit the whole time, waiting to get tier ATSs. So. Oh, you hush, young lady. Who's yelling it? Oh, yeah, no, I totally get that. I completely and totally get it. So it's probably a good thing that I was mucking about trying to finish some secondary stuff and whatnot. The pooch over here is just chomping at the bit. You go come here? Oh goodness, we're gonna nearly miss Mom's lap. Really? Really? You completely missed that. We're going to apparently attack that part with our hind teeth. You're getting saliva all over your mama. Nope, there's nothing else up there. Mama grabbed it all. That is Mama's freaking chest. We do not need to sniff that. What a good girl. Yeah. What a good girl. Like, you don't sniff that. I only actually care what she sniffs when we're on camera. Off camera, it does not matter if she sniffs me anywhere. It just seems really inappropriate for other people to be like, your dog sniffed your chest. She seemed really into it. She's a dog. She sniffs shit. Like right now, for some reason, she is licking the chair in between my legs. I don't know. I have a cushion, so like I'm on a cushion and then there's the chair and she's licking the chair. She's weird. He's a weird pup. He's like, are you done? Can I go outside? Oh, I said the O word. You see that face? Coda, you wanna go outside? Coda, can you tell your mama you wanna go outside? I have no idea if you guys could hear that. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Sleep tight. Don't let the fae bite, and we'll see you in the next stream. Good night. Oh, there we go.